Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We have a few sheep behind me. In fact, there are nearly 300 ewes, not forgetting the 10 tups as well. That is because today, guys, we are shearing the whole flock, and it's mad, isn't it? 9 years ago we just had 5, and now we are up to nearly 300 ewes. So the plan is the shearer is going to rock up any minute, and literally every one of these girls and boys are going to have their jackets taken off. So I hope you enjoy. If you do, please tap that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I hope you enjoy. Not forgetting, Ed has kindly come and is going to help us today, because when you got a lot of sheep, the shearers are quick because there'll probably 3 of them shearing at the same time. We need to keep pushing sheep and getting them moved. So Ed has kindly said he's going to help us today, and he came carting the other day too. Well, that is us underway. We're starting off with the tups. There's 10 tups they've just started going at now, and then we're on to this big lot of ewes. All back out to grass. So the reason we split these up into 3 groups, we've got tups, ewes and shearlings, is because they're management groups. We don't want to get them all mixed up because it means it's more work for us when they get split. And we definitely don't want tups to get in with ewes, because who knows what could happen. We don't want lambs, what is it now? June, we don't want lambs in November. Right, so quick explanation of what is actually going on. So we have 3 shearers, 1, 2, 3. Then we got Amy, who is Tom's other half, who is packing them all into bags. And you got me and Ed pushing the sheep up. The reason you need this many people is they are very quick shearers, and you need to keep feeding with sheep. It's pointless having 3 shearers if you can't keep feeding them, because then they'll just be waiting. So Ed's at the back pushing them all up. I'm at the front pushing them up to the shearers. And before we know it, they've done another 3. Well, it's a bit bad of me really, isn't it, guys? Because I completely forgot to tell you why we're actually shearing sheep today. A lot of you will already know. Well, we just had a ewe jump out. No! Well, isn't that amazing? The ewe I was trying to catch that escaped. broke through the fence, so that is an extra job for me to do tomorrow, but I should be able to get her back in, hopefully. So I'm just going to push her back in, and while I'm doing that, explain exactly what I was on about before. So shearing, guys, as you've seen, all these ewes in this field have been shorn, so they don't have their woolly jackets anymore. But if we weren't to shear them, so clip the wool off them, it wouldn't come off them naturally. 1,000 years ago maybe, with old-fashioned breeds, it would have naturally peeled off them. A couple hundred years ago, they bred sheep, so they actually kept their wool. And this means that now we have to shear the sheep every year, because if we don't, the wool will just grow and grow and grow. They are at risk of dying if we aren't to shear them. One, the wool just becomes that heavy, it can cause the ewes to get stuck on the back. But the worst bit, you get flies go onto the wool and lay their eggs, causing fly strike, which means they basically get eaten alive by maggots. We don't like that, so it's a complete welfare reason why we shear all the sheep here today. We don't actually make any money out of it, we lose money. It costs about £2 a sheep to shear them, roughly, and we get what? Probably 50p max a fleece now. So we're losing money every time we do it. We're not doing it for our own gain, we do it completely for the welfare of the sheep. 2 groups down and we're on to the final group. Some of the bonus lambs that we've pulled out already, if you've not seen already the last video. These are the ones that just come out of the barren ewes that weren't meant to lamb. We stuck another tup in and we got extra lambs. Most of them, a majority of them, were Aber black lambs. Cracking lambs. They're absolutely flying. We're just down to the race left now, and look who we have. The Borders. Soph will be happy. I had to dag them out the other day. They were that mucky behind their back ends. One nearly got struck too. I say nearly. Just caught it at the very first instance. So I had to dag all that out, but luckily they're actually getting shorn now, so that will solve a problem too. But they're looking really well. The majority of this group, as you can see, these are all ewe hogs, soon to be shearlings as soon as they're shorn. That is this group. The one before were older ewes. Again, mixed all together now. They weren't going to be, but we had a slight bit of a cock up, doesn't matter. And I'm going to bag them all tomorrow. Final 30, really happy. I'm not gonna lie, some of these aren't quite as big as I like, but I've got to remember, some of these ewe hogs are like beef flock. They're not like the stuff I'd normally be keeping. We're trying to up the numbers, so yeah, but some are flying out and looking absolutely amazing. Just feeling the condition on them too. For what they've been grazing, both groups, I'm really happy with the condition they're in at the moment, to be fair. They're not too lean, you see some coming out, like you see, I don't know how I can see. Just 2 out of there. I reckon condition score 2.5 on average, maybe 3. The hog's definitely 3. But yeah, I gotta remember some of these had a lamb. So this hog here, she's smaller but she's had a lamb. Oh man, bad hair morning. So we are the morning after, and what a day it was yesterday, guys. 200 290 ewes all shorn, as you can see behind me. We got the last 10 tups shorn as well, but what an effort by the shearers, and they're doing a good job of grazing this field down there. It's beyond me. Like, I just had a thought when I came out here yesterday evening. It was a bit dark. We started with 5 sheep 9 years ago, and currently there's 290 ewes in this little paddock. Obviously there's a few to come out with bad bags, etc., but it gives realization of how far we've come, because you don't often see all the sheep in one place. And